I don't usually like 12 episode series. I think character development and the plot can't be condensed to such a short amount of time. However, Watamote is different. Well, kind of. The ending makes me question that, but we'll get to that soon. Watamote managed to be extremely relatable, but the whole idea of it is the main character Tomoko isn't popular and she devises elaborate schemes to make herself popular. I found it really impressive how for a series emphasising loneliness and anxiety, Watamote still managed to deliver a memorable, engaging story for each episode. I found Tomoko's monologuing to be almost as intriguing as Kion's from Haruhi Suzumiya. The show has a ton of anime references. I didn't get most of them for some reason. The only ones I got were the SOS Brigade and Light Music Club reference, which are from the same anime studio, Kyoto Animation. My favourite anime studio, actually. They also mentioned AKB48 at some point. Speaking of references, there's a lot of them in this series. I could not believe I was viewing a scene of a Let's Play in any anime, let alone any form of media. That kind of thing is unheard of for me. You know what else is unheard of? Actually focusing on summer in a high school slice of your life show. Yeah, I know Phineas and Ferb does it, but I'm not talking about shows where the entire premise is about summer. But again, I related to what Tomoko did in summer. Played on games a lot, watched Let's Plays, and then worried about the end of summer while also wanting to go back to school at the same time. The humour was surprisingly solid. My highlights were the scene where Tomoko throws her DS, and the one where Tomoko makes an embarrassing recording and plugs her headphones in the wrong slot. I have to say the scene in episode 1 where Tomoko compares suicide to a video game on hard mode is genius. That's a quote I'll never forget. It's been a long while since I've actually adored an anime so much that I binge watch it unable to contain my excitement for the next episode. But does it all pay off in the end? What happens is that the final 2 episodes make me think the show is actually going somewhere, or rather, Tomoko's popularity. The ending made me feel like a complete fool for dedicating so much time to watching it, but I'm sure that way it resonates with me. When she was running away, I thought she was going to kill herself or something. It really did draw in the suspense. I'm not sure whether that was because I knew it was the last episode, or the fact I thought she would kill herself. I'm thankful she didn't. About a week has passed since I last watched it, and that has allowed me to analyse the ending more closely. I think it really has a good moral in the end. To indirectly quote some Crunchyroll comment, Tomoko was oblivious to the attention she actually was getting in the final 2 episodes, and I think it does have a good moral about it, which is that you spend all your days feeling isolated, but people do actually try to communicate with you. You should just take the initiative. I suppose the ending is clever, reminding us that this story really doesn't matter, and that's a quotation, and that's good. As I said, that way it resonates with us. I love openings in any anime I see, so I'm glad that occasionally the anime will create different ending themes to accompany an episode. You know what I thought was really clever? The transition to the opening theme for episode 10, that was genius. If you haven't already, listen to the English lyrics of the ending theme. They're actually really tragic. I actually knew of the lyrics prior, a friend mentioned them, and since I was putting off the show for so long, about a year now, I got to it and started to binge watch it. Also, I recommend reading the manga because I've started doing recently and it's still ongoing, so if you felt like the ending wasn't enough, you can carry on reading. I'm not sure if the ending is present in it though, but I'm only about 25 chapters in, so I'm not really sure. I apologise for the delay in making this overview. It's been a while since I last did another overview, I think it's been 2 months now. And I think that's longer than most of my other intervals or hiatuses. I'm pleased that none of you complained or anything, but I will be expanding the horizon now. I will be focusing on more than just cartoon anime overviews. I want to start doing game reviews and top 10s. I already have a few in mind, but I'm not going to spoil them. I need to start off with a simple game to review though, so apologies if it's a bit cliched what I'm about to review. I just need a good start, and then I can start reviewing the more obscure games such as Klonoa.